This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 11th ranked team, the UCLA Bruins. UCLA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstrom. Kirk, let's get right to the action. To get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here's the handoff, running behind the big right tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to scramble. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. The short hands, it's Matthews. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him.
just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Shotgun handoff here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. All the way back to the pick 6. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Corton. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. And he's intercepted. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And it's UCLA on top here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Back to throw again. He'll throw it now. Grab made by the tight end. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the crowd coming to life here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board. Score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Looking deep to the right side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his back. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense really clicking here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
There's a screen pass to the running back. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Receiver in motion now to throw. It's Iamaleava. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking to scramble. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bruins.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to throw. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. He's looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Important third down play coming up. the gun now on third down. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. To throw, it's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run up the middle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He makes the grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he booms it through from 59 yards out. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Throws it to the right. He's wide open, pulls it in. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Important second down play coming up. Throwing up play action. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to scramble to his left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide. And that will give them the lead now. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Matthews. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Owens. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Powering through a tackle. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Quick dart to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find some room. It's Thomas. Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bears.
touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Owens. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to chuck it again. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bruins.
Now, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
First and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Russell. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Bringing pressure. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Could take it all the way. Will finally bring them down, but what a play, the takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made in space, look out. Touchdown, UCLA. They are pouring it on now.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 28. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. As the first down is still going. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "What in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Hale. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Touchdown, Bama. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going.
UCLA.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And he's back to throw again on second down. It's another deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Touchdown, Bears. And the run is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
36.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He escapes the pocket. Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends. Breeze on a sack. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And then went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.